I'm gonna go get some chicken. KBC, Kentucky's Baked Chicken. Or KFC, Kentucky's Flame Broiled Chicken. I gotta go get some more glass. I'm thinking about maybe today I'll build that. I still gotta go into the nether and get some more wings. But that just fucking. I really don't mind. That's actually good news. Hey, I'll go there. They'll see what's going on. And then maybe they'll lie. Maybe they won't be honest. I don't know. But, I'll go there. They should see it. And, the thing is, it might have to be, I don't know if they're going to do multiple trips, but it doesn't always, it might take a little bit. But, cause that was the thing when I went in for the tilt table test. I'm sitting there and it was approaching like 20 minutes and I'm thinking, motherfucker, this thing isn't going to happen today. And it could be because some days are better than others, but I've been getting a lot of lightheaded. But see, I haven't really. I've gone and laid down, I think, before it happened, but I haven't had an instance where I have passed out and fallen down like I did when I broke my ankle since I broke my ankle. And I'm not going up the stairs anymore. And a lot of the times when I feel it coming on, I just go lay down. And I don't know if I would have passed out if I hadn't, but I actually go in and lay down and then, usually fall asleep. But it isn't happening every day. So I don't know. But, hey, it is what it is. But this bullshit where just out of the blue, hey, you got to do this. It's like, what the fuck? I mean, if they tell me where I got to go and who I got to meet, I'd be more than fucking happy to go. But that's the first I heard, and it was all this cryptic shit. And I'm not even necessarily blaming them, but I'm sorry. They need to fucking update the Social Security Administration. And if they can't comply, maybe they need to lose some of their job security or whatever. Hey, look, if you don't have to fucking answer your phone and you can fuck around like this, give me a job at Social Security. I'd be fucking happy to do it. Apparently the qualifications are pretty fucking low. I gotta go to the bathroom. Hang on, I'll be right back. Oof. So yeah, and I honestly don't know if I did this on this. I know I did it on the last one, but just the call to action. And if I'm repeating, if I just did this before I went to the bathroom, I apologize. But write everybody in office, your legislators, your governors, the president, state, local, and federal. Write them all and tell them that we need to make assisted suicide legal. And if the people you're writing to, and if you don't want to do it, that's fine. We can still be friends. This is not like a make or break thing. I really don't think it is. It'd be nice though. But let them know if they're right to lifers, and if you're a right to lifer, and you can stand around and watch these kids get murdered in school and other people get murdered at synagogues. We lost an extremely talented person, Christine Grimey. Totally unlike me, she was very attractive and very talented. We lost her at a nightclub shooting. I think it was down in Florida. And we've lost some damn good people. I'm not counted amongst them. I'm really not. I'm about as average and ordinary as you can maybe get. Almost to the point of them abusing the privilege. I don't know. But you can stand around and watch these people get killed. Oh, shit. I swear to God, there was no omen on there. I guess as far as glitches go, that one's easy to fix. You just go into peaceful mode, but no, if you can stand around, if anybody right to life, anybody that thinks they're right to life, if you can stand around and watch kids get murdered and people get murdered and all this, and you don't want to do anything simple like gun laws. And before you say, "Oh, no, we got a broken system." What we really need is we need a national gun law. We need a national gun law so that somebody can't drive out of New York or Chicago and go to like another state, buy all these fucking guns, and then drive them across the border in their car. And, have national gun laws. Fix it so you can't, fix it so it's pretty hard to own a handgun. Fix it so it's pretty hard to own a semi-automatic rifle. If it's for hunting and home defense, shotgun's your best bet anyways. But there's the shit that you don't need. Get rid of it. And if you can stand by and make up whatever fucking stupid ass excuses you want for you to let these people keep dying, well then you know what? You can shut up and you can just get the fuck out of the way, and we can do something for people that are in my category that are sick or dying. You know, people that aren't getting any better. You know, if they really, I mean, because I'll be honest with you, it would be nice to be on disability, but it ain't gonna be anywhere near what I was able to make when I'm working. And as far as I can tell, this is not something that accidentally happened to me. There were some fucking pretty worthless people at General Motors who did this. And I just don't want to fucking fight this shit anymore. And like as I get older, if my sister and oldest brother and my fucking brother-in-law are gonna be greasy pieces of shit and steal the place it was set aside in a trust for us to live in. And if they're gonna steal it out from under us, I don't want to die homeless. I really don't. I'm comfortable right now. I don't need anything. What I need is for you to make this legal. And if you argue it right, maybe I get screwed again, but you know what? I could live with that. If we pass sensible gun laws and we stop kids from getting it would still suck. I would still have some bad options, but I could live with that. At least something good would come out of this. I'm watching Ancient Aliens. I'm just gonna basically, and I'll be a little more talkative on the commercials and stuff, but I'm kind of watching Ancient Aliens right now. And oh my God, I would, before I talk about it in too much depth, I'd probably kind of like to watch it again. I tried watching it the other day, the Beyond Skinwalker for this week. I tried watching it the other day, and I got about maybe a third of the way, half of the way, and I was tired, and I'm just like, yeah, today's not a day I can watch it. And so I ended up, I watched way too early in Morning Joe this morning. Well, then at a certain point, Morning Joe was kind of winding down, and I thought, well, I'll pop that in, and I was kind of half awake watching it. And I gotta tell you, this one was kind of unique because usually they're investigating a place. They were investigating a person today. And I gotta be completely honest with you. I am trying to keep more of an open. I really am. I'm trying to keep more of an open mind because the stuff, the stuff that they have shown us on Beyond Skinwalker, coming from people that have like a scientific background, like, unless you can show me evidence that he's been suddenly kicked in the head by a fucking Alabama mule. You've got that Dr. Taylor that's on there. He's been hired by NASA, the DOD, intelligence communities. I can't imagine they hired him if he was a fucking moron. I can't, I literally cannot picture that. And I can't. And some of the stuff that I've seen him say, some of the stuff I've seen on the show, and the fact that you've got credible government people coming forward and telling Congress, yes, we've captured UFOs. I mean, some of the stuff from before I believed. Like, I got to be honest with you, I believe Roswell. The reason I believe Roswell is because the fucking Army told us it was true. For 24 or 72 hours, the Army had said, yeah, we found discs. We captured them. Some of the people that were there, again, under that umbrella of credibility, they're like, yeah, there were bodies. That one, there was, and this goes back. But you had a guy that said he was basically contacted by the government and asked to make coffins for, like, kids. And so that one I believe. and there's other stuff I believe. And but now you've got these people coming forward, and they're testifying before Congress. They're absolutely testifying before Congress, and I'm like, some of this stuff is just hard to ignore. Um, so I don't know. You know, because that one guy, he was working for UAP, and he's basically gotten to where he can come forward and see if we got. I'm gonna collect some iron. But you know, the guy that they were interviewing, normally I'd find that guy to be nuts. And I mean that sincerely. I would just be, I'd look at him and go, oh, wow, fucking Captain Nut Job, get the tinfoil hat on. But I'm trying to keep an open mind. It was like a friend of somebody I knew, and he was talking about his daddy. What in the fuck? He was talking about his daddy, and you know, and I'm exaggerating a little bit here, but he was like, his daddy worked on the Battlestar Galactica that docked at the Death Star on the far side of the moon or something like that. Well, you know, that's another one. It's like, you know, some of the shit where people are coming forward, I'm like, yeah, maybe I should have been a little nicer. I really don't know, but it just sounded fucking crazy. You know, and you know, it sounded like this guy needed fucking medical care for his mental health condition, or his dad did. Because you know he was like, just because he said his daddy saw it, it was somehow magical, and everybody had to believe. It's like, how do I know your dad wasn't fucking hit in the head or something while he served in the military? You know, I mean, you just, I don't know. But this guy just seemed fucking nuts. He really did. And they saw some stuff, and who knows? It's one of those things where I got to say, in the past, to be like, well, okay, there was a blinking light in the sky. Is it a UFO? Yes. Does it mean anything? Maybe. But with extraordinary claims, you need extraordinary proof. Well, that to me was not extraordinary proof. They've seen far better on Skinwalker Ranch, in my opinion. But when they were doing the EEG scans on him while this stuff was happening, I am not a medical person, I'm not an expert, but what I was seeing, just with my fucking scattering view of it, I'm not a knowledgeable person. I mean, again, I don't expect you to believe me. You can go watch a show, you can make your own, but just what I was seeing when it was going on, I'm like, well, that don't look right. That looks weird. And now this guy, I would say, knows what he's talking about. He's like a neurologist or something. He started explaining how weird this was for these patterns to be showing up in his EEG. But just what I was seeing, I'm like, oh my god, because like what would happen is you'd see something in the sky, lights, something moving that, hey, who knows what it is. 'Cause like even Travis, like when it first started, Travis was like, oh well, that looks like it might be a satellite. But some of the stuff that they were looking at later in the show, when the guys got back to the ranch and were upgrading them, uh he basically said, he goes, well, there that doesn't look like a satellite. That one's a little harder to explain. But this stuff would show up, and then his EEG would have an effect. I found that very interesting. I really found that interesting. I gotta be honest with you. At this point, I will be more surprised, more than I was the other day. The other day, I would have been more surprised to find out it was real than if it was fake. But just like today, I let them know, hey, I don't have a bank account. You got all my personal information, so you shouldn't need really anything. Just when are you going to stop by and drop off my prize? And I did that before we went to the grocery store, and nothing. So I will be real surprised if this turns out to be real. I really will. I will be very, very pleasantly surprised. I will give them a full, deep throated apology of how sincerely sorry I am I didn't trust him, but I kind of feel it isn't real right now. But yeah, that Beyond Skinwalker, that I gotta watch it again because, like I said, I know I watched it, but there's like at least half of it where I was kind of a vegetable in it, and we'll go from there. But it was good. It was really good. Oh my God, the cat this morning. She looked so happy. She had the look of victory on her because um I kind of wanted to go to the store and get back before it got oppressively hot. And I sort of told my brother, I go, look, the only dog I got in the fight is I would like to go to the store and get back before it gets oppressively hot. But I go, I want to go late enough in the day because I planned on stopping and getting some fish from Culver's, and kind of a weekly treat. Again, don't worry about me. I can live comfortably for a little bit, and then when that's over, I would like some options. And it is what it is. And I don't expect anybody else to pay for this. I can pay for it. Um, do what I can, and then just be just enjoy a little bit what I can. And so seriously, reach out, get working on this. Let's get that assisted suicide legalized. And but I'm not even saying I'm gonna. I just want the option. I was watching. I've been watching West Wing again, and there was an episode where the president Bartlett he was suffering from MS, so uh, they know that it seems like it's a matter of time that he's got relapsing remitting MS, and the way they've explained it on the show is uh, it can go back active anytime, and it's got a history. Like they have a rough idea that of when it's gonna fucking act up again. The Ancient Aliens is acting up, and if it follows a pattern, it's likely going to act up during his second term after re-election. Well, I can't remember to tell you, but it might have been his attorney general, it might have been others, but there was action where people were starting to protest the pros and cons of assisted suicide, And he finally, as president, weighed in on it. And the girl playing his wife, she goes, "Well, have you changed your mind?" And he looked at it. He goes, "Well," he goes, "I've been thinking about it because of what's going on. It kind of put it in his head, and he kind of thought about it." And he told her flat out, he goes, "No," he goes, "I haven't changed my mind." He goes, "It's when the end comes, it's going to be pretty ugly." And he goes, "Are you going to be there, or are you not going to?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'll be there." And so they were kind of planning it. And but that's what they got going on. And and this is the thing. He said, he goes, "I don't want it," but he goes, anybody that does should have that right. And that's kind of where I'm at. It's like, as things get worse, because I can't work. I've had a couple where I actually, and there was one or two where they reached out, they wanted me, and I told them the truth. I go, look, I'm getting over a broken foot, and the nurse practitioner, when I saw her this week, she said it can take up to a year to fully heal. So we're looking sometime next year, but I'm getting around on it halfway decent. And as long as I don't fucking do anything stupid, it should get gradually little bit better. And so it is what it is. And but she said it, so it could be like next spring when it's finally back to normal. And she was looking at it, and she goes, "Yeah, it's a little swollen right now." She was noticing it. And but I am kidding you not. It's like, um I just don't want to keep going through this nickel and dime bullshit. I don't. As it, like, I can pay for certain things, but if my sister fucks around and we lose the house, I don't want to deal with fucking plan B. I don't. Being here in the house, and again, I can tell you for a fact, my mom did not want this. This was something my sister did. Even if it is something my mom wanted, she wasn't right in the head. She was suffering from cancer. This should have never fucking happened. And I don't want a plan B. My sister fucked around and got him to leave the house for us in a trust. This is what the lawyer set up. And if my sister wants to fuck around thinking she's going to line her pockets just a little bit earlier, well, then she can do it she can do it when I'm dead. And I'll do everything I can to make sure she doesn't get a fucking dime from me. And if she doesn't like that, well, she can go fuck herself, because she stole enough from my mom with the shit she was doing. She stole enough from me because I was supposed to inherit the house. And I don't care. I hope she fucking dies. I hope her fucking family fucking dies. It's just disgusting, this shit that they did. And I don't want to be nice about it. I don't want to be forgiving. I don't want to be nice. Fuck them. You know, uh, they're just fucking worthless fucking. They're as worthless as some of these fucking people out there that are trying to fucking steal from you with these fucking scams. They're just horrible fucking people. And fuck them. Just fuck them. And I don't know. It is what it is. But Right now, I gotta be honest. So right now, I'm just more or less trying to get. I'm just trying to keep my mom's cat alive. Maybe both of them, but the female cat, like I said, she's somewhere. She'll be somewhere between 18 and 20 this fall, or as maybe right now. I think they found her in August, but I'm not sure. But she's around 18, somewhere between 18 and 20 years old, give or take. And I would honestly like to keep her alive long enough so she can be buried here. That's my goal. Uh, it honestly is a goal. And then after that, I don't know if I really care that much. Um, this idea of struggling to prove to some fucking bureaucrat that I need help. I But I'm thinking, yeah, fuck, give me a job at the Social Security Administration. I cannot answer my phone. I'll fucking make it as hard as possible for people to get there. I'll sit there. I won't let them catch me doing it, but I'll laugh my fucking ass off when people call in needing help. Oh, oh, you got these problems? I'm gonna exploit every fucking one of them so you don't collect a dime. Mm. Okay, I gotta go get. should. I don't think it's updated. I'm not going to check it, but you should be able to make dispensers. Should be able to make dispensers out of crossbows. I'm really not feeling good today. I might just call it an early. But seriously, do that call to action. Get out there and let's see if we can get this assisted suicide legal. Help out your old uncle AFKC. I think I'm just going to hang out over here. I might even quit and go to bed. When I get over here, I'll go ahead and end the stream. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Keep me in your thoughts. Keep me in your thoughts and prayers. I got a lottery ticket for tonight. Wish me luck. It's the Mega Millions. Just keep me in your thoughts. Ugh.